Last season, their bitter rivals won the league title. This season, they are 14 points off the top. Inter is struggling. Players like Lukaku have been injury-ridden all this time. Lautaro Martinez only scored 7 goals in the 14 games they have played. Inter is not looking good, and you guys have been asking for a rebuild for quite some time now, and today we're jumping straight in. But there's one thing, one rule that we have to follow for this rebuild, and that is any player we buy today into this rebuild has to be officially announced into their national team's squads for the World Cup. Anyone else, we're not allowed to bring in. This should be a lot of fun, and we can talk a lot about the World Cup in this video as well. Let's jump in. Bobby Firmino just scored for Liverpool. Yes, you will see my reactions to the Liverpool-Southampton game too. Looking at the squad of Inter, today I am making the executive decision to do a complete rebuild of the squad while also keeping a few pieces, maybe 2-3 originals of the squad within the team, because we all know how good Inter is. In FIFA specifically, we have some massive players in it, but it's time for a rebuild, and this one might take a little while. I might not be able to take Inter to the top straight away, and Liverpool conceded. No!
My day is ruined.
Ah, man, that ruins my mood. I want to just quick sell everyone now. First up, when it comes to the exodus of players, Acerbi, Gosens, and Lukaku. All loans expired, kicked out of the club. Get out of here. It is a club clear out. I already accepted deals for Dumfries, Çalhanoğlu, and also Bastoni. Nothing against Bastoni. Would have liked to use them, but I just used them in a different video. So we got to change things up. But that's not the only thing. I need to buy players right now. That's the reason why I'm showing you guys this. I have gone ahead and sold the likes of Milan Skriniar. Now, this was one I wanted to keep, but they actually paid his release clause, because right now in real life,
is this real life?
There are rumors about him extending his contract with Inter and not joining PSG. Darmian has left, Brozovic is gone, Dzeko is gone, De Vrij is gone. We're going to build a completely new defense, that is for sure, and possibly even change the formation. I don't want to play with 3 at the back. Yep, we're going to change it up completely. And after all these sales, oh boy, we got some cash money. 362 million. That is good. But having said that, we have basically let go the entire starting 11, so that is not ideal. David Nunez scored! Yes! Oh, yes! Come on, 2-1 Liverpool. Oh, this video is going to be a roller coaster of emotions. I think the formation of my choice is going to be a super attacking one. I want to go 4-2-4. Why not? At FC Barcelona, this man gets rotated left, right, and center. But in our team, he is joining us for that left wing position. Ferran Torres is coming into the club, guys. I'm very excited about this signing. 82 million, which is a lot of money, don't get me wrong. But he is part of the Spanish national setup going into the World Cup. What do we think about Spain? Do you guys think they have a chance of going ahead and getting things done? They do have great players in there. They also have some shockers when it comes to the team selection. Players, absolute winners like Sergio Ramos, have not been put into the starting, not into the starting 11, but the squad of Spain, which is extremely surprising to me. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think Spain has any chance of going ahead and winning the World Cup? I'm going to say quarterfinals maximum. That's my prediction. And you know what? With every country we go through, I'll give you like my maximum expectation. I'm definitely going to be wrong on this. I'm assuming this video is going to get good engagement because everyone's going to be pissed about my picks for the national teams. Nice. Getting ourselves an Argentinian, Julian Alvarez, the Manchester City bench sitter, or should we say super sub for Haaland, is coming into our team. No real face scan. Oh god, let's skip it then. That's all right. But this guy is going to come in and not play striker. He's going to play right wing because he goes up in his stats when you do put him into that right wing position, where he, I believe, becomes like a 79 or 80 rated player, which I'm actually really excited about. So Dumfries, who's going to be sold, is going to be replaced by this man right here. Alvarez goes up to an 80 rating in that position. We're going to work on his pace and yeah, keep building the squad. We still have plenty of spots to fill. The 4-2-4 formation should be quite interesting. The next attacking player we're bringing into the squad is the golden boy of Canada. A nation is expecting him to do extremely well. And by the way, I didn't give my thoughts about Argentina as we signed Alvarez I think they're going to win it all. I think it's either going to be Argentina or Brazil. I think those guys want it the most. I think it means the most to Argentina to give Messi that big trophy to finally cement in football history that he is the GOAT. And I think that's how it's going to go. So I am putting my money on Argentina if I had to go ahead and make a bet. But for Canada, yeah, it will have certain okay games, I guess. I'm not saying they have terrible players. They do have great players in there, like the likes of Jonathan David, like the ones from Bayern Munich's left back Alphonso Davies and that stuff, but I just don't see it happening. I like the fact though that they are in. I really hope that football keeps growing in the North America region, and Canada will play a big part in that. So good luck to them. If they surprise me, I'd be very happy to see that, but I would be surprised if I see them get past the too far past the group stages. But here he comes. The new man takes over the striking position. Jonathan David, Alvarez, Torres, Martinez. That is how we're gonna go. If my memory doesn't serve me wrong, this guy used to play for AC Milan, right? I might be wrong here, but Dalot, the Manchester United right back that has been called up for Portugal, is coming into the squad right here, right now. And as we bring in a Portuguese player, let's talk about Portugal. Look, I know, and I'm fully aware that Portugal has an amazing national team. There are plenty of incredible players in there. And obviously, you have the factor of Cristiano Ronaldo. I would be a lot more confident if I saw Cristiano Ronaldo on a similar type of performance level like Messi, for example, because that man alone can change the way a team plays, the way a team is motivated. He can have a huge impact on the squad at halftime. But what I've seen lately with Cristiano most of the time has just been really negative. And I'm not just talking about the press. I'm talking about what I've seen with my own eyes, where he's like constantly complaining about his teammates, always throwing his arms up and acting like he's just better than anyone else on the pitch when he's not putting those performances onto the pitch lately. And I think he's struggling to accept that he has gotten old, and that his style of play, which is like the physical play, right? The quick moves, the shots, the power, everything that he used to have has kind of diminished, and that's just normal. Like, he's, what is he, 37, 38? I get that his game has kind of broken down before Messi's, because Messi just has to like stand still and pass a ball and, you know, take shots, place them, because he was never really about power. It was mostly about accuracy, passing play, movement, dribbling, not necessarily about pace, because he has adapted his game to what he's capable of now. I feel like Ronaldo is still trying to pull off what he used to be able to pull off, and it's just not working. Like his free kick that he scored against Portsmouth, he keeps on trying it from back in the day. It just doesn't work out. So I think Portugal is going to get past the group stages. I do think they're going to get into, like, I'd say quarterfinals, but that's the end of it, I believe. But yeah, that's my opinion on Portugal. Kind of long, but I hope you guys understand what I'm saying here. I'm not a Ronaldo hater. I think he's incredible, but I just think we got to face the truth at this point in time. Darwin Núñez scores a brace. 3-1 Liverpool. Yes! Beautiful ball in from Robertson. Get in. Two centre-backs joining into the club. Araujo from Barcelona, from Uruguay's national team, called up and hopefully playing. And we have brought in another South American. This is going to be an interesting partnership. 72 million for Araujo, 50 million for his partner. And that partner is Lisandro Martinez from Argentina. Araujo is going to play in that right centre-back role for us. Now, we're pretty much set up for the season. I could go ahead and get another centre midfielder. By the way, we're going to still make transfers after the season. Don't worry. We're not just going to buy these players and that's it. But Mkhitaryan could be replaced easily. Barella is going to stay. Martinez is going to stay. Onana is going to stay. Those are the players that I would like to keep in this squad. And Di Marco is going to stay for now. So we have a couple of Inter originals in this squad. The centre mid is seeming to be quite necessary at this moment. Mkhitaryan, I don't think he's going to cut it. Oh, and before we go, just one thing on Uruguay. I think they're going to be dark horses of the tournament. Yep, I'm saying it right now. I think Uruguay could surprise a few people. And the final player walking into the club is one that everyone just loves up north in England. Bruno Guimaraes is coming into the club right now, guys. Sadly, no face scan, but...
Good evening, everyone.
This guy, man, what a signing he has been for Newcastle. And I gotta say, I watched him play plenty of times for Olympique Lyon and never saw him this good. I really didn't. So This one is a huge surprise to the Premier League. A lot of teams are wanting to buy him already. Apparently, he's willing to commit his future to Newcastle. I think if they qualify for European competition, players like him are going to be sticking around. Newcastle could easily finish in a Europa League spot. Not easily, but they could pull it off this season. And talking about Brazil, as I said earlier on, Argentina or Brazil are my favorites to win it. And if they do, if Brazil goes ahead and wins it, Guimarães' stock just keeps on going up. But now we finally have the team. Let's play the first season, man. For God's sake, this took long enough.
Well, you got that right.
First season in, we have failed against Manchester City in the Champions League in the quarterfinals. That's fine. I think that's a good way to realize where the team is at this moment in time. But for me, it's very important to see if we have been able to win the Serie A. As you guys know, I absolutely love Serie A career mode. So here we go. How have we finished this season? We are third. Okay, so there's one good thing about coming in third, and it's the fact that we're ahead of AC Milan. Inter fans will be very happy about this situation. Juventus, though, big surprise to me personally. They are really struggling as well in real life, and they've gotten that first position locked with 87 points and 39 on a goal difference. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. But the team, here it is. Lautaro, 90. Barella, 89. Those guys will definitely be leading the line as we mean to go on. Alvarez up to an 83. I think he came in as a 79. That's great. Torres +3. Jonathan David +4. Guimarães up to an 85. And the defense is looking very strong. Even Di Marco, the original of the squad, has gone up to an 82 rating. Onana with the +2 as well. So good stuff. And also, next season, we should probably try and focus on the bench. The bench has some good players in it, some talented ones like Aslani, but we probably should be focusing on bringing in the players that we need, because I do not have a winger. I do not have actual strikers on the bench, so that's something we need to work on to have more squad depth as we mean to go on. And you, in the comments right now, let me know. After I've given you my predictions, give me your predictions for the World Cup. Who's going to win it? Like, I'm very much off the thought or the idea that a South American team is going to get it done. I don't know why. I just feel it. But now, here are the performances. 31-3, 25-4, and 13-13. Those are the top 3 performers this season. Well done to all of them. Big surprise to me, though, is Alvarez coming in with a better performance than Jonathan David, even though he has grown +4. That is not good enough. I think he should have done better, but maybe other players just stole his goals. Who knows? Well, actually, we just had a bunch of players return from their loans. We have Pinamonti coming back. Sensi is here. Gagliardini was here. Lazaro is back from his loan deal. Agume is back as well. I kind of like that bench, so I'm going to give it a shot. And we also have Satriano here and Esposito, who is playing for Anderlecht this season. Not as successful as some people expected. He did well at the start, but then, you know, the hype kind of died down. Well, this season didn't go according to plan. We dropped down to the Europa League and then got beaten by Real Sociedad. Guys, that is not a good performance from our team. I will tell you that much, but I hope to see us at the top. Okay, maybe I'll take that. No Champions League success, but we will take the fact that we have won the Italian title, the Serie A title this year around. 44 on the goal difference, just 1 point actually made the difference in the end, but that tastes even sweeter. The final game of the season decided everything. Well done, Inter, and well done to our team. Now, let's see how the team is looking. Ferran Torres, 87. Martinez, 91. Jonathan David, up to an 85. And the same goes for Alvarez. They're going alongside each other, which I appreciate here. We have improved Alvarez's speed by quite a bit, up to an 83 at this point. 5-star, 5-star, nearly on all of them, actually. We need skills and we need weak foot on Ferran Torres. We'll sort that out. Barella looks incredible, as always. Guimarães is incredible there as well in that midfield. Both of them capable of defending and attacking, which is exactly what we needed in this 4-2-4 formation. In the defense, we have the centre-backs doing extremely well with their ratings, but the right-back, the left-back, and also the goalkeeper are not as high rated. That will be all right. The bench, Pinamonti up to an 80 rating. I love to see that. Sensi 80 rated as well. Really good growth for some of these players, and even these guys on the reserve. So I guess I'll be okay with that. But let's go into the performances. I am expecting Jonathan David has done a lot better this time. I'm dying. Okay, all good. Martinez, 28-3. Jonathan David, 25-5. much better than Alvarez this season, and that is something I wanted to see. He plays in that striking position. He needs to step up his game, and he has done exactly that. So thank you to the Canadian Wonder Kid for pulling that off. But I do feel like one big signing at least needs to happen in this next season. So let's make sure we go after it this time. Europa League football is unacceptable at this stage. So I had to go after, Canada's left back. Alphonso Davies is possibly one of the only left backs that can improve this team, apart from maybe like Theo Hernandez. And Theo Hernandez being an AC Milan player was just taboo in this one. So we are going after Davies to join our squad and help us out. DiMarco plus 88 million. This one cost me. How the hell did he end up at Bayer Leverkusen? Anyways, he's now part of our team. 88 rated. I mean, that is obviously ridiculous. I really hope he can, like, kickstart his career in a good way again. I mean, I remember, like, maybe 1.5 years ago, everyone was talking about Alphonso Davies, especially due to his Champions League performances. I really hope he can get to that level again. Obviously, injuries kind of held him back, so I'm giving the boy multiple chances moving into the future, and I think he's going to do really well. I just hope he's going to have a good season from this point on. I just wanted to spice it up a little bit because Onana obviously isn't part of the World Cup, which just came to my mind. I think he isn't, right? Is he? I don't think he is. Anyways, even if he is, it doesn't matter. We're going for a new goalkeeper. We're going for Switzerland's Gregor Kobel. He is going to come into the squad and take over that position. I felt like I just wanted to change something up in that defense once more. I feel like he could help us out big time because I believe he is 1 or 2 ratings above Onana at this point of his career. Let's see if he is. 86 rated. Okay, that's a +1 upon Onana already. That is good enough for me. I could bring in more players into the team. I still have tons of money. I just clarified for myself. Yes, Onana is part of Cameroon's team, and he will probably be in the starting 11 as well, but not our starting 11. Having said that, by the way, I do think Switzerland could surprise a few people. I put them into the same type of category that I put Uruguay into, maybe a level below that, because I just don't feel like their attack force is going to be as good. And I think the attack is going to play a massive role in this one, but they have a great unit, so Switzerland could do anything.
Anything is possible.
No Champions League final this time as well, so I don't know what we need to do in order to get there, but looking at it, Atletico Madrid kicked us out in a round of 16. How is that even possible when we have this team winning the league title one more time? I am very proud of the team for achieving that. That's beautiful to see. 91 goals scored. It shows that our team is on fire when it comes to the attack. Let's see the performances real quick. 24 and 10. Ooh, first time someone gets onto the same level as Martinez and actually outdoes him. He has gotten 34 goal contributions. Martinez only gets 28. So that is very impressive to me. But Alvarez has died down with his performances. It's okay. He can still do things. Our team has done well enough in the league. I mean, ratings-wise, is there anything I can complain about? Not really. Davies came in, got a +1. Kobel came in, got a +2, which is great to see. And nearly the entire team is just insane. How is Atletico Madrid beating me, man? They suck in real life. They didn't even make it into the next round in the Champions League or even make it into third place to get into the Europa League. What the hell is going on? But all jokes aside, what is going on at Atletico Madrid, man? You guys okay? Because I wonder, is Simeone, like, is he in a bad spot? Is he going to get fired? I don't think he is, right? All right, one signing. Morocco's right back, Hakimi. I gotta say, man, looking at the Morocco squad, they do have a couple of good players in there. We have Hakimi and Mazraoui in the right back position, who are pretty good at what they do. I'm assuming Hakimi is going to play. Then looking into the attack players like Ziyech and Nesiri, they have a bunch of decent players in there. I really wonder if they can do something, though, in this World Cup. I just don't really see it. I just don't. Let me know what you guys think. 90 million for this man from PSG coming into our squad. Dallo, I appreciate you, but you are going down to the bench, my friend. And ideally, what I want to do right now is I want to bring in just players onto the bench that actually take part in the World Cup as well. So it's probably something I should do, just so we have a full squad of World Cup participants. Let's buy a bunch of players. Next scene, we'll have the bench filled. And I've done it! Yes, we have brought in Moukoko from the Germany squad. I think we can get, I'd say, I'm hoping for semi-finals at least. That is my dream for Germany. Then we have Correa, who is actually part of the Argentina squad, so he can stay. Pereira coming in from the USA, who would do well if they get out of the group stages. I would actually love to see it. I want football to become bigger in the US. Martinelli from the Brazil squad. Then we have Carter Wickers from the USA as well. And of course, Fred, the legend, coming in from the Brazil squad himself. And then Dalot obviously is still part of Portugal, so that works out. Our team is now ready to go. Beaten Manchester United and now beaten Manchester City. Guys, we're taking apart the Manchester clubs and we're meeting an old opponent. Atletico Madrid, if you remember, the first time around, they kicked us out, and now they might be the gateway for us to get into the Champions League final, and we do exactly that. The World Cup squad rebuild for Inter has worked out to perfection right here as we get into the Champions League final in 2026. I gotta admit, it took us a little bit longer than usual. I am assuming it's because we completely changed the team, downgraded a lot in certain positions, and had to rebuild ourselves to a certain level. Now, against Barcelona, another Spanish club that we're going to play against. I'm excited about that. I honestly would not mind to see Barcelona be strong enough in the future again to be playing in the Champions League final. I kind of miss Barca being actually sick. But now they're up against Manchester United in the Europa League. Life's mad. Who would have thought? Anyways, let's jump into the league standings. Let's see how we have done. Has our team been good enough in the Serie A as well? We got the first position by only 1 point and the same goal difference as Juventus. That is obviously not ideal, but let's move across into the team. Now, the team itself, 90, 94, 88, 89, 89, 92 on Barella. Martinez and Barella, originals of the squad. I believe they are the only ones that we have remaining from the Inter squad from before. Alfonso up to a 90. Martinez and Araujo up to a very good rating as well. Araujo is a 90 rated centre-back. He's going to be insane. Hakimi in that right-back spot. This is a very attacking team. I got to admit, like, our fullbacks are very attacking. Our midfielders are not necessarily CDMs. It should be a lot of fun to play with this formation. I can't actually wait. But looking onto the bench here, we have a couple of players that I'm excited to sub on. Mukoko could easily be someone that we use. Correa still looks very good. Could be used down the wings for sure. Jesus Ferreira is a beast of a player that I really like. Martinelli as well. We have some great players there. Dalot up to an 88 GG, man. That is incredible. And now, performances before we jump into the Champions League final. We are seeing Lautaro is back and dominating again. 34 goals and 3 assists. Jonathan David, 25 and 8. And Julian Alvarez with a comeback in his career with 33 goal contributions. Ferran Torres is the one in the front four that hasn't been able to be as successful. Bruno Guimaraes with the 16 assists. Very impressed. But before we go into the Champions League final, one last thing to do. The captain, in my opinion, should be Barella. Let's give it to him. The original Inter player is going to lead us against Barcelona and their squad. That looks like... Oh, Lukaku. That's amazing. Let's go. Inter's striker, who hasn't really worked so far, I should say, is going to be playing against us now. Ansu Fati, Rafinha, Silva, De Jong, Kessie, Bastoni. Hey, another Inter player there. Hey, I love the fact that we're up against 2 former Inter players here. This should be a lot of fun. It is a rainy day in London. We're going to be playing in London. Okay, so Kessie and his boys. Kessie, the captain for Barcelona. I haven't lost the Champions League final in quite some time. I think in FIFA 23 so far, I might have lost it twice or 3 times. Let's see if Barca can stop me this time. I feel like our team is great, but I feel like defensively, we might struggle because we don't really have many defenders in this team. Let's be real. Lovely. Ooh, referee. Are you kidding? What the? Ref. No, I will not accept that. I'm sorry. That's a red card. He better get a red. He better get a freaking red. Look at this. He just slide tackles into his legs. Come on, what a start to the game. Ah, Lukaku. I know you and your Timberland boots. Oh no. Oh no. I was just looking away for a second as I tried to take a glimpse onto the Arsenal game. Arsenal is playing against Wolves right now. They have a chance of genuinely being in that first spot now that Manchester City have lost. Lautaro! Oh, what a save from ter Stegen. And yes, Arsenal, if they win against Wolves right now, He will be top of the league before the World Cup begins. That is incredible. Ooh, please. No. Yes. Okay. We take that. Good stuff. Kobe. Nice save. He's awake. That's good to see. Ooh, Lukaku against Araujo. Araujo. Great way to stop that attack as we look for movement inside. Great ball once again. We have a winger making a great run as well. Everything is great, apparently. Let's see if we can actually make it work. Oh, my Lord. Whoa! What the? I never thought that would actually go on target. What the hell was that for a type of shot? Come on then, lads. Second half, people are already slide tackling Jonathan David. They have something against him today, man. I don't know what's going on, but Barcelona really does not like Jonathan David. Lukaku. Oh my God. Lukaku plays a ball like that. No way, dude. No freaking way. Chill. There's no possibility that ever happens. Anyways, we go on to the attack. Jonathan David wants to get revenge here. I should have probably played that ball way earlier. I messed up this attack already, didn't I? Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe there's some space for Jonathan David. Jonathan David. You might slide tackle him as much as you want to, but it's not gonna work out for you in the end. Look at that. The power shot. He prepares himself. Himself? There are multiple Jonathan Davids? I'll take that strike. Beautiful goal. Dangerous movement, stopped by the former Barcelona defender. Araujo steps in. Now, we have to stop them before they take that dangerous shot. I'm not capable to stop them like that, but Kobe is always on point. Oh no, I'm making terrible movements here. Oh, Araujo, thank you. Thank you, sir. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that run. Look at that run. Who is it? Of course, it's the Canadian wonder kid, Jonathan David, sprinting away from the defenders. And bang! I thought maybe from that angle it would work out. I was wrong. No, Barca, we're not doing this late into the game. Hakimi. Show me some strength, Hakimi. Show me some strength. Or break his legs. Just do something. Oh my God. What a ball. Stop him. Stop him. No. Alfonso. Yes. Oh, mate. This team is defending even if I'm not pressing the buttons. That was the AI doing it. Yes, mate. Look at that. Go on. Go on, J David. You want to have some fun? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Keep running. Keep running, small pal. Julian Alvarez. Cross. And inside the flying header. That's what we do. A beautiful goal by Ferran Torres after a Rabona cross. Yep, that's what I just did in the Champions League final. Let's take a look at that beauty once again. I was aiming towards Lautaro, I'll be honest with you, but that header is just amazing. Let's go. And that was actually the 90th minute. I didn't realize. Inter have beaten Barcelona. Inter, what's wrong with you guys? We need you to do better again in today's rebuild. We have managed to pull it off with Fred on the bench. I mean, come on. That is a very big handicap to have that man in the team. Anyways, all jokes aside, guys, this was so much fun. I really enjoyed myself. With that being said, the moment you've been waiting for, Barella, the original of the squad, steps in right here as we get to see him lift that beautiful trophy. Man, I really wonder what kind of incredible feeling it must be to be in that spot in real life, to lift that trophy. Must be just such an incredible feeling, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you all. See you in the next one. I'm glad I'm healthy again, by the way. It took me a long time, but now we're back with the content, baby. Take care. Peace.